Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Fort Lauderdale High takes on Coral Springs High tonight on School Duel. And welcome to another exciting episode of School Duel, where close to 60 high schools from Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties competed to be part of the show. Now, the top 20 schools made it to the televised rounds, where they will battle it out in an academic tournament for South Florida bragging rights. And of course, the winners walk away with this school trophy from EDCO, a $1,000 check for each student courtesy of Bright Star Credit Union and Chick-fil-A. And continuing this season, each team advancing to the semifinals qualifies for the National Academic Championship. Details on this competition are at QUnlimited.com. Now, with that much at stake, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the brackets for this week's game. As you see, this opening round game features Fort Lauderdale High versus Coral Springs High in what is going to be quite a showdown. Now, the winner between the two schools will be moving on to the second round. So let's hear it for our competitors. But of course, there's more. During the show, each student will compete in the Chick-fil-A Challenge. Here, the student with the most correct answers throughout the show will win Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. Sounds good? All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Our first round is called the warning shot. Now, this is where schools will go against each other, competing with toss-up questions directed at the entire group. Each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school gets one chance to steal the points. All right, schools, prepare for the warning shot. Your first question deals with pop music. He was their bass player, as well as one of the lead singers and songwriters. Name this member of the Beatles who later worked with the band Wings. Yes, Mitchell?
Paul McCartney.
Correct, good job. All right, world geography. What nation contains the cities Brisbane, Melbourne, and Sydney? Yes, Valerie?
Australia.
Correct. Moving along to fuel. Some gasoline today contain this biofuel additive, which can be made, yes, Philippe?
Ethanol.
Correct, good job. Reality TV, its website says that they use their sharp eyes and skills to assess the value of items from the commonplace. Keanu?
Pawn Stars.
Correct, good job. Say it one more time, Keanu.
Pawn Stars.
Correct. All right, let's move on to chemical compounds. What was the comedian Stephen Wright referring to in the following joke? I mixed this myself. 2 parts H, 1 part O. I don't. Alexa?
Water.
Correct. Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the What Am I question, brought to you by Broward County Schools' Centennial Anniversary. Now, this is where our contestants will be given a clue about something or someone and shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. The first school to buzz in and answer correctly will, of course, get the points. So, here goes. It is usually formed by rain dripping onto karst. The calcite in the karst is dissolved by the water and, Valerie?
Limestone.
Incorrect. Coral Springs, I'll finish the question. The karst is dissolved by the water and creates holes that eventually become large enough for people to walk through. Name this object explored on weekends by spelunkers that is home. Keanu?
Caves.
Caves is correct. Good job. And did you know the world's longest known cave system is Mammoth Cave, Kentucky, and it is approximately 405 miles long. All right, next question. We're going to move on to characters. Originally voiced by Jim Henson himself, this Muppet was, until recently, Miss Piggy's longtime boyfriend, Valerie.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. All right, we're going to move on to cities. What is the largest city in population in Italy? Lily.
Rome.
Correct. Good job. Moving on to nature. Almost always found near a volcano, the heat needed to create one comes from magma just under the surface of the earth. Alexa?
Spring.
Incorrect. Coral Springs. Mitchell?
What is a geyser?
Geyser is correct. Good job. Moving on to mammals. Name this mammal represented in a Dr. Seuss book by Horton that, according to Mitchell?
Elephant.
Yes, Horton was an elephant. All right, superheroes. Name this superhero played on film by many actors, including George Clooney, Michael Keaton. Valerie?
Batman.
Yes. All right, grammar, listen carefully. You mean to write a sentence, but somehow you don't. Either because you added a dependent word you shouldn't have, or you left out a subject or a verb, or you left out an entire independent clause. Give the most common term for such a broken sentence. A word also used. Keanu?
Fragment.
Fragment is correct. Awesome. Moving on to U.S. law. John Doe was just convicted of a crime. What procedure can his lawyers use to bring the case before a higher court in an attempt to get a revised... Yes, Angelica?
Appeal.
Appeal is correct. All right, moving on to authors. Name the American author who wrote the short stories The Pit and the Pendulum and Mitchell?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes. Oh, there's the buzzer, and that means the end to the warning shot round. Very interesting first round here. We have Coral Springs leading. They have 80 points, but Fort Lauderdale's right behind them with 60 points. So don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
For joining us, and welcome back to School Duel. The first round of action ended with Coral Springs leading. They have 80 points, and Fort Lauderdale High has 60 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's go ahead and take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. And let's start with the Fort Lauderdale Flying L's, my all-girls team. Welcome. We're going to start with Angelica, who's a senior. Angelica, the question of the day is there a college that's on your radar that you'd like to attend?
Oh, I've been accepted to a couple of places, and I'm particularly interested in Florida Polytechnic University in Lakeland.
Very nice. Well, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And right next to you is Valerie, who's a senior. Same question for you.
My top choice is the University of Florida, but I'm just going to have to wait one more month to find out their decision, so I'm hoping for that.
We'll cross our fingers for you, okay? All right, Alexa, you're a senior, and tell us, where are you going to go off to?
Well, my first year, I'm going to most likely go to FAU, but after that, I'm going to try to go to FSU.
Well, we wish you the best. And the captain of Fort Lauderdale's team is Lily, who's a senior. Lily, tell us.
My first choice is Boston College, and I've been accepted, so I think I'll go there.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations to all of you ladies. And let's go ahead and meet your competitors. They're from Coral Springs, and they are the Colts. And we're going to start with Mitchell, who's a junior. Mitchell, you have some time to graduate, but is there a college on your radar?
I'm going to be applying to Columbia and NYU.
Well, we wish you the best. And right next to you, we have Paul, who's a senior.
I'm undecided so far, but I'm leaning towards Princeton.
Very nice. All right, Keanu, you're a junior, and where would you like to attend college?
I'm also undecided, but I like UChicago.
Sounds good. And last but not least, we do have the captain of Coral Springs team. His name is Philippe, and he is a senior. The floor is yours.
I would like to attend Vanderbilt University, but I have to wait to see if I'll get accepted. So.
All right, so a lot of finger crossings over there. And big round of applause for both of our teams that are here today. And now that we everyone. Let's go ahead and move on to round 2, the Joust. Now, this is where one player from each school competes head-to-head with a 10-point toss-up question. The player that wins then gets 3 bonus questions with their school, worth 5, then 10, and then 15 points. All right, schools, it is time to joust. Lily, Felipe, come on down. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Francisco de Goya and Pablo Picasso were both born in this country. Yes, Lily?
Spain.
Correct, good job. For Lauderdale High, the following bonus questions all deal with countries where these sets of artists were born. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. Which country were Raphael and Michelangelo both born? Alexa?
Italy.
Yes. Second bonus question is worth 10 points. Claude Monet and Henri Matisse were born in this country. Alexa?
France.
Good job. And your third bonus question is worth 15 points. Vincent van Gogh and Rembrandt were born in this country. Lily?
Netherlands.
Correct. Awesome. All right, Keanu, Alexa, come on down. It is your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. This large U.S. city's name is Greek for City of Brotherly Love. It is also, yes, Keanu?
Philadelphia.
Correct. Good job. All right, Coral Springs, we're with you now, and your following bonus questions all deal with words beginning with the Greek root phil, meaning love, okay? Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. What word means a person who gives lots of money to charitable causes? Yes, Mitchell?
Philanthropic.
Judges? Yes, okay, yes. Bonus question number 2 is worth 10 points. What word means a lover of knowledge who studies ideas about knowledge? Paul?
Philosopher.
Correct, good job. And your last bonus question is worth 15 points. What word means a student of language who loves words? Judges? Okay, go ahead, Philippe.
Philologist something.
Yeah, it's something. It's a philologist. All right, Paul, Valerie, come on down. It's your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. What cabinet department of the U.S. was created in response to the September 11 attacks? Its primary responsibilities are protecting the territory of the U.S. and responding to terrorist attacks, man-made accidents, and natural disasters. Yes, Valerie?
Defense, the department.
Incorrect. Paul, would you like to guess? All right, it's the Department of Homeland Security. Yeah, y'all know it. See, you always know it after, right? All right, here's your extra question. Don't go anywhere. Name the group within the Department of Homeland Security that protects the president from being shot. Yes, Valerie?
Secret Service.
Correct. Good job. Fort Lauderdale, we're with you, ladies. Now, your following bonus questions all deal with agencies now within the Department of Homeland Security. Question number 1, 5 points. This one is the department's only military organization and guards America's rivers and ports. Name it. Valerie.
Coast Guard.
Yes, good job. Here's your second question, 10 points. Name this agency that helps people recover from hurricanes, tornadoes, and other natural disasters. Angelica?
Red Cross?
Incorrect. We're looking for FEMA, which is the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Bonus question number 3, 15 points. Name this group that checks America's airline passengers in detail. Valerie.
TSA.
Correct. Good job. All right, Angelica Mitchell, it's your turn. Come on down. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Name this edible, tube-shaped, segmented creature that is often seen on sidewalks after a rainstorm. We're looking for an earthworm. All right, stay right there. Here's your extra question. Sometimes called white ants, these insects are actually edible, but they are better known for eating the wood in your house. Name them. Yes, Angelica?
Termites.
Correct. Good job. All right, we're back in Fort Lauderdale. Ladies, your following bonus questions all deal with edible bugs. Bonus sounds yummy, right? Bonus question number 1 worth 5 points. This creature could be the most revolting to eat because they are often found on rotting fish or meat. Name these, Angelica.
Maggots?
Yes. Bonus question number 2 is worth 10 points. This is a larval stage of a beetle that humans can eat. Its name may come from the fact that it will eat human food. Name this worm, often used to feed pet lizards. Alexa?
Mealworm.
Yes, good job. And here's your third bonus question. This one's worth 15 points. John the Baptist was said to have eaten this type of grasshopper along with wild honey. Valerie?
Locust.
Yes, good job. Well, that horn means the end to the Joust round. We do have Fort Lauderdale leading with 170 points. Coral Springs has 105 points. But don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
We love magnet programs!
From elementary to high school, Broward County Public Schools magnet programs provide extra opportunities and experiences for students in specific fields of study. International Baccalaureate, Military Academy, Montessori, Performance and Visual Arts, Sciences, and many others. The programs are free. Shop early for your child's education. Apply online today at browardschools.com. Broward County Public Schools magnet programs.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
School Duel, where local high schools match wits to see who will be this year's School Duel champion. Now, this opening round game has Fort Lauderdale High competing against Coral Springs. Currently, Fort Lauderdale is leading with 170 points. Coral Springs has 105 points. We are now ready for the rapid fire round. Now, during this round, the teams will receive a category of questions to answer within 60 seconds. Each question is worth 10 points, and if any questions are answered incorrectly, the other school will have the opportunity to steal the points. Now, since Coral Springs is trailing, they will have the opportunity to pick their category. So today's choices are starts with L or starts with M. Which category would you like, Coral Springs?
We decided to leave the L for the flying L's, so we'll be taking M, Lisa.
How gentleman of you all. That was very nice. All right, schools, here comes rapid fire. Coral Springs, in this category, starts with M. The answer contains a word that starts with the letter M. Remember, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions, worth 10 points each, so cue music and let's begin. Element with symbol MG.
Magnesium.
Island known for its lemurs.
Madagascar.
Rights given to people by police before interrogating.
Miranda rights.
What is the Spanish word for tomorrow?
Mañana.
Spider-Man's comic book company.
Metro News.
Tennessee's largest city by population?
Nashville.
President after Madison?
Monroe.
Who is the lead singer of The Doors? In Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, the last name of Romeo's family?
Montesquieu.
He wrote The Crucible and Death of a Salesman.
Mason.
Incorrect. Okay, Coral Springs, we got through all of your questions. You missed a few, so Fort Lauderdale, you have the opportunity to answer the ones that they missed, starting with Spider-Man's comic book company. Yes, Angelica?
Marvel.
Correct. Next one is Tennessee's largest city by population. Valerie?
Memphis.
Very good. Who was the lead singer of The Doors?
Jim Murphy.
That we're looking for Jim Morrison. That's who we're looking for. And he wrote The Crucible and Death of a Salesman. We're looking for Arthur Miller. Also, I was just informed that one of your questions was incorrect in addition. So, Fort Lauderdale, do you know the answer to in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet? Valerie?
Montague.
Montague, correct. All right, Fort Lauderdale, we are now with you for your rapid fire. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter L. Remember, you do have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each. So, cue music and let's begin. Place where blood is tested and science experiments are done.
Laboratory.
Cancer of the blood.
Lymphoma.
Character played by Mark Hamill in Star Wars.
Luke Skywalker.
Home of the Kings and Clippers.
Los Angeles.
Predecessor to the United Nations. 3 words.
League of Nations.
To stretch out flat on the floor or to tell an untruth.
Lie.
A light you can carry, especially on a campout.
Lantern.
Animated movie featuring Ariel.
Little Mermaid.
Lightest element that is a solid at room temperature.
Lithium.
Capital city of Tibet. All right. Good job, Fort Lauderdale. You only missed 2. Coral Springs, you can steal these questions. Do you know what cancer of the blood is called, Mitchell?
Leukemia.
Correct. And the last one, what is the capital city of Tibet? Yes, Philippe?
Laos.
No, incorrect. It's Lhasa. All right, and that buzzer means the end to the rapid fire round. We do have Fort Lauderdale holding on to their lead. They have 280 points. Coral Springs has 165 points, but we're gonna take a short break and then we will be back for the final showdown. So don't go anywhere.
Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
To team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Hello, we are back with more School Duel, and we've got a good game going as Fort Lauderdale High clings to its lead over Coral Springs. Current score is 280 to 165. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the last round where the schools will go against each other with toss-up questions that are now worth 20 points. Remember, if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school can steal the points. All right, schools, this is for a spot in the second round. It is time for the final showdown. Your first question deals with separation. What is the title of a Dwayne Johnson movie and a fault system that caused the separation? Valerie?
San Andreas.
Military. Patrick and MacDill are Air Force institutions in this southern state. Mitchell?
Texas.
Incorrect. Fort Lauderdale. Alexa?
Florida.
Correct. Alternative energy. It contains the world's largest offshore wind farm, anticipated to produce 1,000 megawatts of energy each year. Name this European country where this, Valerie?
Denmark.
Incorrect. Coral Springs. Name this European country where this farm was inaugurated in 2013 by Prime Minister David Cameron as the, yes, Philippe?
Great Britain.
Characters. What is the name of the lion in the Chronicles of Narnia? Yes, Alexa.
Aslan.
Spelling. Meaning a tangible symbol signifying approval or distinction. Spell the word accolade. Philippe.
ACCOLADE.
Lakes. It contains a 300-acre Wizard Island in the middle. Name this deepest lake in the United States. Valerie?
Crater Lake.
U.S. history. Name for the U.S. acquisition of land from France in 1803. Paul?
Louisiana Purchase.
Fractions. In lowest simplified terms, what fractional part of a day is 8 hours? Mitchell.
1/3.
Communism. Which country has the world's largest communist party? Keanu.
People's Republic of China.
Inventions. It was invented at Bell Laboratories in New Jersey in 1940. Philippe?
Telephone.
Incorrect. Fort Lauderdale. It was invented at Bell Laboratories in New Jersey in 1947. Name this electronic device that paved the way for integrated circuits, microprocessors, and the rest of the computer revolution. We're looking for transistors. All-Stars. LeBron James and Chris Bosh were 2 of the 3 Miami Heat players to make the All-Star team in 2014. Philippe?
Dwayne Wade.
That's who we're looking for. States. This state stretches just 190 miles east to west and 100 miles north and south, but has almost 1,500 miles of coastline. Name this state, whose ports include New Bedford and Salem. Yes, Angelica?
New Hampshire?
Incorrect. Coral Springs. Keanu?
Massachusetts.
Orchestras. Name for the large tunable kettle drums in an orchestra. Mitchell.
Timpani.
Economics. Give the basic 6-letter economic term for the difference between a company's expenses and its revenue. Keanu.
Profit.
Famous structures. Oh! Well, that brings an end to the first round school duel game as Fort Lauderdale held on to its lead, but Coral Springs, you did an awesome job trailing them. Now, the ending score, Fort Lauderdale High is ending with 360 points. Coral Springs, 345 points. Fort Lauderdale flying L's. This win puts you into the second round, so congratulations. Great job, of course, to everyone today. And it also brings an end to the Chick-fil-A challenge. And today's winner is, drum roll, please, Valerie. Congratulations on your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. Of course, at this time, we'd like to thank you at home for watching and all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible. Don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out even more about all of the schools involved this year, as well as vote on who you thought was the player of the week for today's game. And of course, use hashtag SchoolDuel to contact us through social media. But most importantly, make sure that you tune in next week to School Duel Thursday at 7 p.m. as Miami Springs High takes on Archimedean Upper Conservatory in another great opening round match. Goodbye, everyone.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.